Well, welcome back, my friends, all to another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Outdoors, a Dbad Rifleman'S Bowie knife by Croco Knives, C-R-O-C-O, super dope. Listen, Donnie is my favorite designer of all time for a plethora of reasons. That means multiple, for those of you who don't know. He's teamed up with KHHI, right? Love the Preacher. I got these two in. Donnie sent me these two to check out from Croco Knives. He's done a couple with them now. And here's the thing. Every time I get one of Donnie's designs, it's like, oh, this is my favorite. My favorite all-time, hands down, bar none, is the Preacher. However, these two blades that he sent, the Arizona and this one, the Rifleman'S Bowie, and I've struggled. I've called it the damn Rifleman'S Hawk. I've had that on my mind. But it's the Rifleman'S Bowie. I believe these are moving up rapidly into the top two for me. Nothing will ever dislodge the Preacher, but the Preacher's been retired. So top two active. And I'll be honest with you, I even text Donnie. Now let's look at these. The brown handle is the Arizona, that extreme clip, more of a fighter. The Rifleman's is more of a spear point, drop point. The Rifleman, we'll get a good look here. The Rifleman Bowie is more of an all-around user, right? The Arizona is more of a fighter. But here's the thing. You can do both with both. I want to do the Rifleman's Bowie first, right? Later in the week, I'm going to do the Arizona. I want to put some distance between them. Then next weekend, I'm going to do a comparison video, even though they're meant for different functions, and give you my thoughts. I love them both, and if I have to pick one, I can't. It's the one that I'm holding at the time. Both of them aesthetically are phenomenal. I love the looks of both. Let's jump into this one. Now, the Rifleman'S Bowie is in D2 steel. I believe, I want to say that's G10. I could be wrong. Donnie, put in the comments if it's G10 or micarta. Sometimes, man, the way they're done, I can't figure it out. But the sheath is a work of art. It's leather, and it's almost got like that ray skin look, and that might be what it is, but it's blacked out. I love that. Black handle. Let's just take a look. Now, I'm going to pull all the measurements. I'm going to do the weight. So I've got 11.7 ounces. or 11.5 is what it's situated out to. That's the knife alone. I'm putting the sheath on top. So 11.5, when we add the sheath, it goes to 1 pound, 2 ounces. So it is a stout beast of a knife. Now, let me give you some specs. Let's get some overall looking, and just pay attention to the stuff, man. This thing was a stabbing machine. Donnie does everything mathematically. So the knife's always going to be well balanced. Donnie has massive hands, so the handle's always going to have plenty of room. I like pulling these measurements. I don't know why, because I do. Overall length is 15 and 15/16. We have a blade length of 10 and 7/16 with a cutting edge of 10 and 1/8. So what's that, about, I don't know, 3/8 of a ricasso, something like that. The blade stock, I'm going to pull it, let's see, 1/4 inch. Now, it's a 1/4 inch at the handle. It's a 1/4 inch all the way down to about 4 inches from the tip. It's got like a 4-inch false swedge, but that gives it that really, really, really nice penetrating power. Guys, I'm sorry about the haze there. If I turn my camera this particular way, it'll haze up. I wanted to do these air potatoes. I've got to where I like doing this. Now, here's the thing behind this particular review. It's me getting used to the knife. That way, when I do the Arizona and I do the comparison, I have my thoughts down on both. So we do a little bit of everything in this video, and that's what this knife was meant for. That's what it would have been carried for. Meal prep. If you needed a light, small machete, it can do that. If you need to defend yourself, and I know how you all love to defend yourself with a knife, because that happens all the time. You could do it. Instead of an extended guard, Donnie went and put a smaller guard on that, dude. I love that. Now, right here, we're just hacking and bashing. Just hacking and swinging and having some fun with it. Most of the weight, if you look at the balance point, it's very, very well balanced. The balance point's probably 2 inches to center off that guard. So it gives you as control. It is not blade heavy. And what that tells you is with Donnie is more into the using as a weapon style. And the beautiful thing now where Donnie's at in his designing career, his portfolio now on knives, he's covered everything. So now he can delve into different shit that he likes to do, right? And you see right here, the knife handles very well. You see old Scab's looking slim there. Slim Scab. Like Slim Shady or Slim Shitty more, whatever you want to call it. The knife is easy to control. It came with a really good edge on it, a toothy edge. Now, I think Donnie, well, I know Donnie reviewed on it because I commented. I don't think he messed with the edge, which I'm glad. Had a lot of life left in this edge. The thing is this, I open and close my videos slicing paper. That doesn't mean shit other than, hey, here's where we're at, here's where we're going. I had some genius give me his resume of being a chef for 35 years and how what's important is not that it cuts paper, but how long hey, dumbass, we know, we get it. Just because you were cooking at Waffle House for 35 years don't make you a chef either. Now, back to the, and hey, there's all due respect to Waffle House chefs, I couldn't do it. I'd be stabbed somebody. Right here, we're going to do some light chopping. This is a 3 or 4 inch limb. It's dried out, incredibly tough. I think it's either, it's that damn, I can't think of what it is. It's tough as shit. Camphor. It dries out super hard. Now, when this stuff burns, it goes off like jet fuel. So I've had people, why do you chop it up like that? Well, for the review. I mean, and some of this stuff ain't rocket science and it ain't that deep. I like to keep my fires going, so I'll whittle it down for some tinder, for some kindling, things like that, and it gives us a good look. And the other side is, I've said this 1 billion times, I'll say it a billion more, if a knife chips or breaks during my video, that's a problem, because I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to impress you with how super duper tough it is. We're trying to use the knife, right? There's other channels that can do that other stuff. My goal is to pick a knife up, use it. How easy is it to use? I can tell you this with Donnie's knives, even the bigger stuff, right? They're easy to use because of the way he designs the knife. And then Croco Knives, hats off to you, my guy. You executed this well, very well. I love everything about this knife. This knife right now, like if you said, Scab, which of the two now, it would be the Rifleman's, but it's because I'm holding it. It feels good in hand, and aesthetically, I love it. I know I've said that a couple times, but there's just something about it. I wanted to give you all a blade width, and I need to give you the inner grip. So the blade width is 1 inch. An inch and 13/16 wide, so it's really slicey. I wanted to make sure I was right there. The scales themselves, or from the top of the guard to the scale, is right at 5.5 inches. Now that's including the thickness of the guard. The inner grip, which is the most important measurement to me, is 4.5. The Jolly Green Giant could hold this knife. Ample room. That inner grip is where your knuckles line up in a traditional grip. Everything about this knife, I dig. I really do. This is a knife I would carry 100%. 100%. I love it. Handle thickness, I gave you the blade stock. I didn't give you the handle. Handle thickness is 3/4. Handle width at the palm swell is 1 inch. An inch and 3/16. So you've got ample handle there. And when I get silent like that, guys, I'm just trying to make sure I give you the right thing. The other thing is, man, Donnie, thank you for sending me these, because Croco Knives did a run of 50, right? This is one of 50. So when I get these, I am always well aware this was the first one he did, sent it to Donnie. So I also want to show some respect to that and just do what I do and do what I do best. But at the same time, we're not trying to drive it through a concrete slab. If Donnie wants to do that, he can. Overall thoughts on it before I wrap it up. Well balanced, can do anything you need to with it. I'm looking forward to see how it compares to the Arizona. Guys, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, stats are everywhere. That's why here on this channel, we focus on the number 0. Anything over 0 is simply unacceptable. Vets, we love you. I love you. You have a place here. I'm not a vet, but you have a place here. I back the blue. It's not always popular. I'm not here to be popular all the time. Finally, if you are an addict, and God knows I am, struggle with it all the time, never quit quitting. The Dbad Rifleman Bowie by Croco Knives, straight up badassery. I'm scared. You're not. We gone.